So here we are in our little woodland. Today I'm going to be doing the preparation for an upcoming course and strip some bark off this lime and put it in the river to rot for a while so we can make cordage out of it. So basically strip off the bark, strip it off in big long sheets. I may need to make a chisel shaped tool, chisel end I should say, to help me pry the bark off, because this log's been sitting here a wee bit, maybe a wee bit too long. It needs to be quite green, you know, to get it off easily. This is going to be used for spoons anyway, so it doesn't really matter what happens to it. Anyway, when I get a bit off, I'll show you. So you cut it, and you can start to take these big sections off, like that. Okay, so that's what we want there. And these different layers, once they start to rot, will separate. And it's this side that we want. The outer bark's not very good for string, but lime is one of the best barks for making string. So that's the lime, all stripped and ready for spoon making. And here is the bark. You can see yourself, these little bits here, they're nearly string already, and they can be used, but it is best to just treat it and let it rot for a while, and it's just a lot easier to work. So what I've done here is split a stick, bit of alder which doesn't really rot in the wet, and I've stuffed all of the bits of bark into it. I'll lash this off and try and tighten it off, hold everything in. Then I'll stick it in the water. So, gonna wedge that end underneath that rock. See it all underwater there. By the way, I just saw a massive trout just going to that bank. Tiny. It's a good amount of fish in this. The water is quite clear. It's a wee bit brown just because of the peat and stuff it travels through, you know, but it's clear water. I've drank this plenty of times. Boiled, of course. So it's got a nice taste to it. So you can just see the stuff in the water there. And I'll come back in a couple of weeks' time. If it hasn't washed away, I don't think it will. It's well wedged under that rock. This water is quite slow moving. If it rains, it'll pick up obviously. So hopefully it's well enough wedged in. I'll maybe put a stake at the other end just to make sure.